Hello friends, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English. In today's session, we'll learn about helium. Why this helium was in news recently. We'll see chemical properties, abundance and usage of helium in today's session. Before going to start today's lecture, it's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy and you can join our Telegram group using this link. Friends, we are providing 4-in-1 offer where you will get printed notes worth rupees 10,000 absolutely free with minimum 1 year subscription. In mega subscription offer, you will get validity till next preliminary examination, that is preliminary examination of 2022 with 1 year subscription, and those aspirants are not able to continue their preparation or due to financial constraints waiting to start their preparation for civil services. Now we are providing facility of loan for UPSC subscription on Unacademy platform. So now you can chase your dream to become a civil servant and 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. So all these 4-in-1 offer is for a limited period. So hurry up and enroll yourself for subscription. Yes, these are the combo subscription offer, which means on general studies and optional subject, with combo subscription you will get huge discount. This offer is extended till 26th May. These are the new prices for general studies and optional. And these are the new prices for iconic general studies and optional courses. So hurry up friends and start your preparation for civil services. And those aspirants will go with iconic subscription with minimum 2 years. So first 100 candidates will provide weekly one-on-one personal mentoring by top educators. Those aspirants pursuing their graduation or after their 12th examination planning to start their preparation for civil services, they can go with our iconic subscription where they will get all the features of Plus course along with additional features like personal guidance, study planner, study material, expert guidelines and test analysis. These are the paid courses available on our platform, where you can use referral code RBI Live to get 10% discount. Combo subscription also available, where also you can use referral code RBI Live to get 10% discount. So friends, we are going to start new batches from 19th May, where we have 1 year, 2 year and NCRD batches. So friends, we are providing free test series for all aspirants where you can cover your general studies and current affairs part. So just unlock the free test series with using code RBI Live and Unacademy Combat. We are conducting on every Sunday morning 11 AM now, which is available in both English and Hindi medium. So it's also absolutely free for all aspirants. So just enroll for Unacademy Combat with using code RBI Live. Yes. So friends, we'll start today's session. Helium. So why helium was in news recently? Because friends, India imports helium for its needs, and with the United States of America, which appearing set to cut off exports of helium since 2021. So now Indian industry stands to lose out heavily due to this decision by USA. Now, The Federal Helium Reserve, which is the major helium reserves of the USA, is set to close down production in 2021, and scientists are looking for new reserves to replace it. So the United States is most important exporter of helium across the world, but it is now planning to switch off export from helium this year. Now, while Qatar is another possible exporter, but acute political and diplomatic wrangles have made the country unreliable. So this has created a crisis of obtaining helium in India. So friends, that's why helium was in news due to the decision of USA to cut off the export of helium from this year. Now we'll see properties of helium. So friends, helium is a chemical element which the symbol He and atomic number 2. So I hope we have covered in basic science part of chemistry this important gas. So helium is an inert gas of group 18 noble gases of the periodic table and the second largest element after the hydrogen. Helium is colorless, odorless and tasteless gas that becomes liquid at minus 268.9 degrees Celsius, that is minus 452 degrees Fahrenheit. So the boiling and freezing points of helium are lower than those of any other known substance. So helium is the only element that cannot be solidified by sufficient cooling at normal atmospheric pressure. So it is necessary to apply pressure of 25 atmosphere at a temperature of 1 K to convert it into its solid form. These are the chemical properties of helium. Helium is a chemical element with the symbol of He and atomic number 2. Now, we'll see the properties of helium. Yes. So friends, helium is best known for being lighter than air, but it actually has many unique qualities that make it important for applications in technology. Yes. One is inert, which does not react with other elements and doesn't explode like hydrogen. So helium doesn't react with other elements. That's why it's a noble gas. Helium is non-toxic, so can be used by humans in variety of application. Yes, it's lighter than air, so ability to lift and or float is the property of helium. Then lighter than air and melting point at minus 272 degrees Celsius. So liquid at ultra cool temperature enables superconductivity and small molecular size. So the helium can be used to find the smallest of lakes due to the small molecular size. So these are the properties of helium. It's best known for being lighter than air. It's noble gas, inert, non-toxic, lighter than air, melting point minus 272 degrees Celsius, and small molecular size. Now see, the more information related, helium, which is atomic number 2, atomic weight 4.003, symbol is He, it's hexagonal, that is crystal structure. Electron configuration is 1s square, and the structure, crystal structure with the hexagonal. Yes. So friends, if we are talking about helium market between 2019 to 70, the market by region in 2019, yes, so this is North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, sorry, Asia Pacific, Latin America, Middle East and Africa. Then key industries insights like growing application of helium in cryogenic devices, and also helium-3 found useful to diagnose lung disease with improved real-time imaging. Yes. So market value like 3.5 billion US dollars. The application in cryogenic devices, pressurizing and purging, then welding, then controlled atmosphere, leak detection, breathing mixture and others are the application of helium. And if we are talking about the end user, like defense, electronics and semiconductors, healthcare, aerospace energy power, and others, now we'll see discovery of helium. So friends, atmosphere surrounding the sun. Yes, the discovery of helium. So helium was discovered in the gaseous atmosphere surrounding the sun by the French astronomer Pierre Janssen, who detected a bright yellow line in the spectrum of the solar chromosphere during an eclipse in India in the year 1868. So, helium was discovered in the gaseous atmosphere surrounding the Sun by the French astronomer Pierre Janssen, who detected a bright yellow line in the spectrum of the solar chromosphere during an eclipse in India in the year 1868. Then, Joseph Norman Lockyer recorded the same line by observing the sun through London smog and assuming the new element to be a metal, He named it helium. Yes, he named it helium. So Joseph Norman Lockyer named this new element as helium. Now, see, where do we get helium? So helium is hard to find on the earth for two reasons. Because it's lighter than air and it is the most inert element. So it can't get trapped in any other molecules like hydrogen. So which can be readily found in water and hydrocarbons. So we are getting this helium. Yes, friends. So helium it's lighter than air. So it floats into the atmosphere and then space, and it's the most inert element. So can't get trapped in other molecules. Yes, now we'll see. On Earth, the British chemist Sir William Ramsay discovered the existence of helium on Earth in 1895. Yes, and if we are talking about the discovery of helium in India in 1906, a young Englishman by the name of Maurice Travers Maurice Travers extracted helium in small quantities by heating up monazite sand abundantly available in Kerala beach in the pioneering effort. So in India, if we are talking about discovery of helium, was done in 1906. A young Englishman by the name of Maurice Travers extracted helium in small quantities by heating up monazite sand. So monazite is a primarily reddish brown phosphate mineral that contains rare earth elements. Monazite is a primarily reddish brown phosphate. Yes, reddish brown phosphate mineral that contains rare earth elements Now after that we'll see current helium supply with regard with the 2016 as per the observations of 2016, the production and percentage as per the information in 2016, 41% supply from United States of America. So the USA government has a helium stockpile at the Cliffside field in Texas, developed as a part of WWI initiative. So it is in the process of being phased out, and by a late at 20 it will no longer contribute to supply in the Cliffside field in Texas. Yes, so the helium supply 41% in by the USA and for the 14% in Cliffside field. Then 6% Algeria, 1% Poland, Qatar 32%, Russia 2%, Australia 3%, and Tanzania, though not a helium player yet, Tanzania, but scientists from Oxford and Durham universities and Startup Helium One recently identified a major prospective helium resource in the Rift Valley of Tanzania, which contains an estimated 99 billion cubic feet of helium. That's enough to fill 22 lakh MRI scanners. Then Qatar, in December 2013, the Qatar Helium 2 project was opened, and this new facility combined with first helium project makes the country and the second largest source of helium globally. Then Russia. Russia is looking to become a player in helium as well. So Gazprom's Amur LNG project will be one of the biggest gas facilities in the world, and it will be include a helium processing plant. So this won't be online until at least 2024. Yes, hello everyone. In today's session we are studying about helium, where we have covered the introductory information and supply of helium. So these are the countries supplying helium: USA, Qatar, Algeria, Australia, Russia, and Poland. Now, the helium constitutes about 23% of mass of the universe and is the second abundance to hydrogen in the cosmos. So helium is concentrated in stars where it is synthesized from hydrogen by nuclear fusion. Although helium occurs in Earth's atmosphere only to the extent of 1 part in 2 lakh, and small amounts occur in radioactive minerals, meteoric iron, and mineral springs. So great volumes of helium are found as a component in natural gases in the United States. So especially in the Texas, New Mexico, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arizona, and Utah. Then smaller supplies have been discovered in Algeria, Australia, Poland, Qatar, and Russia. So ordinary air contains about 5 parts per million of helium, and Earth's crust is only about 8 parts per billion. Now after that we'll see uses of helium. Helium is used as a cooling medium for the Large Hadron Collider (LHC) and the superconducting magnets in MRI scanners and NMR spectrometers. It is also used to keep satellite instruments cool and was used to cool the liquid oxygen and hydrogen that powered the Apollo space vehicles. Then because of its low density, helium is often used to fill decorative balloons, weather balloons and airships. Because it is very unreactive, helium is used to provide an innate productive atmosphere for making fiber optics and semiconductors and for arc welding. So helium is also used to detect leaks and such as in car air conditioning systems. And because it diffuses quickly, it is used to inflate car airbags after impact. A mixture of 80% helium and 20% oxygen is used as an artificial atmosphere for deep sea divers and others working under pressurized conditions. So helium neon gas lasers are used to scan barcodes in supermarket checkouts. A new use of helium is a helium ion microscope that gives better image resolution than a scanning electron microscope. So these are the uses of helium. Yes, now see. Uses of helium, where helium is not just used in balloons, it also used to save lives as well as to power scientific innovation. So now we'll see global share of helium applications, like in 23% cryogenics, 15% in lifting, 14% in electronics, 11% in optical fiber, 9% in welding, 6% in leak detection, 6% is analytical use, 5% pressure and purging, 3% in diving, and 8% is for other usage. So these are the uses of helium: cryogenics, lifting, electronics, optical fiber, welding leak detection, analytical pressure and purging, diving and others. Yes. Now we'll see the helium demand. Yes, as we have seen, the helium use in global context. Now, helium demand has risen consistently since 2009, and the market has been increased at CAGR of 10.1% since 2010. So, with that in mind, there are specific constituents of helium demand today. Now, we'll see in table format where the helium used in cryogenics, the global share is 23%. So, superconductors use ultra cooled helium liquid. Then, in lifting, 15% global share were used in airships and balloons. Then, electronics, 14%, which used to manufacture silicon wafers. Optical fiber, 11% global share with necessary to make optical fiber cables. Then welding, 9% used as a shielding gas for welding. Then leak detection, global share 6%, where helium particles are small and can find the tiniest leaks. Analytics 6%, were used in chromatography and other applications. Pressure and purging 5%, used in rocket systems. Diving, global share 3%, mixed into commercial driving tanks for various reasons. For other uses, global share 8%, helium's diverse properties give it many other minor uses. Yes, so this is the helium demand as per the usage with the global share. Now we'll see Indian reserves. India's Rajmahal volcanic basin in Jharkhand is the storehouse of helium trapped for billions of years since the very birth of Earth from the Sun. So at present, researchers are mapping the Rajmahal basin extensively for future exploration and harnessing of helium. Now we'll see need for India. So to reduce import burden, every year India imports helium worth rupees 55,000 crores from the USA to meet its needs. Vast use like helium is used in medicine, scientific research, for blimp inflation, party balloons, as well as for welding applications. So it finds many applications mainly in magnetic resonance imaging MRI, yes, MRI scans, in rockets and in nuclear reactors. US's monopoly in helium. So after discovering that helium was concentrated in large quantities under the American Great Plains, the USA became the most important exporter of helium across the world. So it was soon realized that the USA was also the biggest storehouse of helium, and other option like Qatar is possible exporter of helium. Yes. Now in this regard of helium, we'll see one of the important organization in our country, Department of Atomic Energy. It came into being in August 1954 under the direct charge of the Prime Minister through a presidential order. Department of Atomic Energy has been engaged in development of nuclear power technology, applications of radiation technologies in the field of agriculture, medicine, industry and basic research. So friends, it's all about the helium. So you can revise what we have covered in today's session. And friends, do not forget to start solving question papers. And Unacademy is providing free test series for all aspirants. Just you have to use code RBI Live to unlock the tests. We are conducting Unacademy Combat on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. So we have covered the recent news related to helium, where USA is now planning to switch off export of helium from 2021. Then we have covered properties of helium. So helium is a chemical element with the symbol of He and atomic number 2. Then we have covered properties of helium, helium market, discovery of helium, atmospheric surrounding the sun, on Earth and in India. Then we have studied about the helium supply, countries, then uses of helium we have covered, helium demand and Indian reserves. So friends, see you in the next lecture with new topic. Till the time, keep studying, keep revising, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe on Academy videos. Stay home, stay safe. All the best.